Well, good morning, everybody. Hope everybody had a great night. It's Tuesday, October the 3rd. We're trading on the currencies, live streaming. This is day 5 of my live streaming. So hope everybody is subscribing, and then you still got to hit the notify me button to let you know when I'm up on live stream. So you won't never know if you don't hit the subscribe button. So please hit that and the like if you would. I'd appreciate it. And that's enough of the advertisement there for this morning. We're going to start out looking at the currencies, see what we got for today. The pound dollar broke down below the support there and has made a buy signal on the 1 hour. Just hadn't gone anywhere yet. The Aussie dollar is also making a 1 hour buy signal. It's made it. Euro CAD has made a 1 hour sell. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Maybe some opportunities here today. CAD yen has made a 1 hour buy. That actually looks pretty good. That's my little poke down. I'm going to take that right now. I'm going to take the CAD yen long. If I can find it. Okay, I'm in that one long. I'm in the CAD yen long because it made a 1 hour sell signal. There's a little poke down. This is going to be my stop loss at 109.18. Yeah, 109.18. So I got in at 31, so that's a $13 risk. That's within my parameters, which I use 30 pips or less. Don't use any more. If it's any more than that, I don't take it, because it messes up the risk to reward. So long in the CAD yen. So I was able to get in a trade there. And let's see what other stuff is here. Okay, CAD yen. Oh, we're into that one. The odd yen is making a 1 hour buy signal. Pound Aussie has made a 1 hour sell signal. Pound CAD is in a sell. There's your poke up to sell right there. See, there's the sell. So if you didn't get any of those, there's your opportunity to get in short with a low risk trade if you got that. See the high 65.89, 86. It's a $3 risk, and you're up a little bit right now. Pound yen 1 hour has made a buy. That's made a little poke down too. R1. So let's see, what's this low? 80.65. Both of those are the same. 80.65.8. And we're trading at 92. That's 28. Uh, 28 pips. I'm gonna go a half a position on that. half a position long on the pound yen because it's at 28. It's at the high end of what I want to risk. Okay, stop. Okay, so we got 2 trades we was able to put on. We're going to look. Euro New Zealand. We talked about this yesterday. It went sideways. If we got a poke down, which we did right there, to go long. So you done made a bunch of money there. We can move to the next one. New Zealand yen's making a 1 hour buy. Doesn't look as good right now. Euro yen is in a sell. And Euro Aussie has made a 1 hour sell. Let's see how that ran away. We're looking for a pullback down into here. So could take all day, so nothing really to do on that if you wanted to sell the Euro Aussie. And the pound dollar made a 1 hour buy signal. So it could come up here and retest that. What was support is now resistance, and then sell off. But it has made a 1 hour buy signal after the sell yesterday. So I need to see where I'm at on that. Oh yeah, I need to get in. Okay, so the pound dollar, that low is 120.51.5, and we're trading at 60. No, that's not right. 70. Yeah. So that's about $20 risk. $20 risk. So let's get into that. No, I'm gonna wait on these two, the two I got. Was there anything else in here? The Aussie yen. Let's see, what's that low? 36. Is 19. That's pretty good. So, in the Aussie yen, long, half a position on it. And 52 stop is, let's say that was 36.8. Stop. So that's an $8 risk on the Aussie yen. And that was a $13 risk. In a full position on the CAD yen. Half a position on pound yen, half a position on Aussie yen. So those three trades, the most I can lose is 13, 26, 34. $34 the most I can lose on those three trades. So that's an average of $11 a trade. A Big Mac meal, it's worth that. I don't really need that stuff anyway. Aussie dollar. Has made a 1 hour buy. It's trying to make a move. New Zealand yen, 1 hour buy, trying to make a move. And let's see, what else we got? I do want to do the New Zealand yen. The low is, oh, that low is 30.04, trading at 48. Excuse me. So how many yen positions we got? 3. That's plenty. I don't need to keep adding to the yen positions. So that's plenty good on that. La 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 la. So we're looking at first profit target on the pound yen would be 42, and we're about 40 pips away from that right now. So we're up 10 pips on the pound yen. Said I'm up 10 pips on the pound yen. Okay. So Euro CAD's in a sell. Pound dollar's got a buy going on. Oh, that's looking pretty good. So pound New Zealand, yeah, looked like the Euro New Zealand. If you didn't get in those, there was your next poke down opportunity, and now it made the move up. So nothing to do on the pound New Zealand or the Euro New Zealand today. Pound Aussie 1 hour sell. Aussie dollar and a 1 hour buy, but that doesn't look too good right now. So yeah, that's what you look for, stuff like that. See if you didn't get that one. See, that's how the pound yen looks. The buy, poked down, and then ran up, and it came back to it a day later, and then it ran up last night during Europe. Actually, that's more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 hours ago. So that was like 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Is that correct? Yeah. That was a chance to get in. You held it overnight. Woke up this morning with money. You took half had been taken off, and now you're moving your stuff up, probably to right here, where you'd have got in down here. So now that's going to make money. See, you're happy today on the pound, the euro New Zealand, if you took that trade. The euro yen, see, that kind of ran away. You had that one chance, it ran away. So now we're looking for a push up back to here for a possible short, and that could happen today. Let's see, the range on that is 73. No, it won't get there today. It would have to be Asia session later tonight, much later. Unless the news today just really pushes this past the average daily range, which could happen. Let's see, pound yen, pound CAD has made a 1 hour sell. And there's another little poke up. We'll see how this one goes. See what the 4 hour looks like. It's in a buy. So those two don't agree right now, 1 hour and the 4 hour. But the 4 hour ran away, so we're looking for a pullback down into here at some point. So that's kind of in no man's land right now, pound CAD. So I'm in the CAD yen long. That's my stop right there. Lower that candle. And it may take it out. Be a, let's say that was $13 loss. Yes. And if it takes that out, it's going lower. Dollar, do we want to take that? That low is 62.94.6. We need to see the setup. It may run away from here, it may not. If it runs up and comes back down, then we'll look to get in. Pound dollar is trying to run up now. Pound yen moving up. So we'll let's check these out. Pound Swiss, which I don't have a chart on. Did that just make a buy? I just missed it yesterday. Oh well. You don't catch them all. Pound Swiss, New Zealand yen, Aussie yen, excuse me. Dollar. Yep, need to push up on the pound yen. That's the high of that candle. 20. So we'll monitor these trades. The most I can lose is $34. And if you're worried about losing $34, you probably don't need to be trading yet. They easily can make up that $34, and that would be 3 losers. One winner can make that up. plus a lot. So that's why I don't worry about it. Plus $34 is not going to hurt you unless you got a very, very, very small account. Very small account. But like I said, if that's going to affect you, then it's probably you're not ready to trade yet. Pound dollar, as I do swing trading, so it's a slow process. Pound yen, I'm hoping this is at least going to come up to here. It would be better for the daily range if it would be up to here. So that would be a money maker for me. I need to cut some more lights on. Now let me get this light cut on. I hope everybody's doing good so far this week. Remember, yesterday was the setup day for the week. And we got news from the Aussie, news from the New Zealand. I think today is a bank holiday for Germany. And then on Thursday we got news. And then Friday is the non-farm payroll or the unemployment report from the U.S. That'll be a mover too. If it's way off. If it's about what it's supposed to be, it won't move as much. So the pound yen is up. I'm up on it at 15, 16 pips now. And yen, they got a good stop. What's this right here? 65.8. Got in at 92. And yep, it's on up, pushing on up there. That's good. And this is what I do if it runs up 20 in the low 20s and then it retraces the whole thing. And I look to get out at break even, because it shouldn't do that. It's going to retrace some, but if it's an actual up move for the day, it won't do that. So it has my Aussie yen. I'm up a little bit on it. I think we have news coming out here at 8:30. We're going to keep an eye on all this stuff. The pound dollar is probably still pushing up. Yep. But I want to push up and then to push back down into it and then to go. So this could run away. If it does, it could come up and test this, which was support, is now resistance. I think I'm gonna have to fix me an English muffin, I believe. Oh well. wait till after the news, see if anything odd happens here. In less than a minute now. And then I'll go fix a muffin. That will be breakfast for today. The breakfast of champions. So they say. Euro yen has not made a move yet. Euro Aussie made a move yesterday. See, I had, I think that's where I got stopped out, right? Yep, that stopped out right on that candle, and then it turned around, didn't go any lower. That's 1, 2. But that was a half a position. See, that actually worked though. I don't know why I didn't have it. Oh, I know why. Because it was the risk was bigger where I got in at, which was up in here somewhere. And I talked about adding right in here. So we'll see how these have done. These should be nothing there. For those of you who don't know that I do swing trading. I'm live streaming now. I'm live. So for those of you who don't know that, I am now live streaming. This is my 5th day. You're welcome to go back and look at the videos. I recorded them each and every day. Started last Wednesday. And to be able to be notified, you're going to have to hit the subscribe button, and then you'll have to hit the notify me button. That lets you know when I'm on. But I'm on Monday through Thursday, 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time in the U.S. And then I usually end the stream about 11, maybe before 11 a.m. So I'm on about 3 hours. But I do Forex swing trading. If you're wanting action intraday, then this is not the place for you. I do swing trading, so I may or may not have a trade every day. The setups has to be there, so we have to wait. Get paid to wait. If you're not willing to wait, this is not the room for you. But there's plenty on YouTube that is. But you have to look on there and see the people that's actually viewing live the room, and then how many subscribers they have, and then you have to ask yourself, where's all these subscribers? Apparently the guy's not making money, or he's not transparent, or any number of things. So there's no reason to be in a room like that. If the subscribers are close to the views, live views, that's where you want to be. That means that he's, or she, could even be a she, that's running the room, is actually doing good teaching and is helping you to make money, which I hope that's what I'm going to be doing for you guys. I think I will once you get here, but you just got to be willing to be patient and take some losses, because that will happen. If you're thinking it's not going to happen, if you're afraid of losing $34, like I've got 3 trades on today, that's my risk. This is not the room for you. And my opinion is you probably don't need to be trading right now. But there's other rooms that's out there. You're welcome to try those. But I've seen a bunch of them, and there's a bunch not transparent. They put on their trades has a loser, then the next day you check it and it's been changed just magically somehow. So remember, on an Excel spreadsheet you can change those numbers to look any way that you want to. So don't use that as a gauge for anything. I would suggest you get in their room if you want to follow their trades. Document them yourself, and then when you see that, or hopefully they don't, but if they do, the numbers change or the profit changes when it should have been less and it becomes more, then time to exit that room. No second chances. That means if they've done it once, they've done it more than once. So they're just trying to get subscribers and where they can get paid, get advertisement, get paid. They're not really trying to teach you to learn how to trade. But if you want to learn how to trade and you're willing to be patient, then this is the room for you. Because I will come back on in the afternoons, evenings, Asia session early here in the US to kind of go over the trades, see where they're at, see if I have to move stops, or maybe there's a chance to enter a trade, which can happen. Doesn't always happen during the US session. Or sleeping at nighttime, I miss the Europe session, or half of it. So there's usually moves there. So we're going to keep an eye on this. See the Aussie dollar, not doing anything. CAD yen, okay, it's moving back up. That's what we want. Odd yen, not doing anything. And it's moved a little down, but still up on it right now. So Euro New Zealand, that was a good move. See, that was the move right there, which I was in, was able to take off half position. Second half wound up stopping me out, I think here. When I got down here, that made money. Then when it come down to here, was able to get into that. Not perfect, I didn't get that low. I was up in here. After it hit that low, I got up in here. I had walked out for just a minute, a couple of minutes actually. It had poked down, and then by the time I seen it, it was up in here. So of course now you know the stop is not going to be there. If you get in there, the stop is going to be here, so the risk is not as great. And then it moved up, took off half the position, and it moved the stop up. Now I've tightened it up. It's up under this low, and it's probably going to hit, because I think there's going to be a retracement on this, even though the sell signal has not showed up yet. Because it won't until it's going to make a higher high here, take that high out, which I hope happens, but it could come back down in here before the push up. So let's see, Euro Aussie 1 hour has made a sell. If you got in there, you're making some money. So that could come down to somewhere in here. So the euro should go up, is my guess. Euro dollar, euro yen may make a move up. The high of that candle is 66.32 basically, and we're trading at 93. So 32, 7, 39. See, that's beyond my parameters to get in now. But I had to get in on that. But I don't like getting on those because that could be too many times. You could take that out, go up, then do the same thing, and do the same thing. I have to have the little setup in here. So if it's come down, then it goes back up into here somewhere. Now I can. The high is 36.5. That high is 31.8. So it could go up, to 30 even, just above this candle. And I could get in. Now I got a low risk trade. From that point, it's going to work or it's not work. But you've got in with the trade, with your risk tolerance, and with your target profit. And now you just let it go. And you don't have to look anymore, at least on that one, for a trade. And yen, Aussie yen, yeah, 9:30 is when it's going to be the moving time for the currencies. So this is what I'm going to do. May leave. Are y'all okay if I go fix a muffin real quick? I'm getting kind of hungry. It's going on 9 o'clock here. Breakfast time. I've been up since 7. So time to eat a little bit of it. I'll be right back. I am live. Alright, got my biscuit warming or muffin warming up, and I'm going to do a refill on my coffee. got my coffee. And I'm fixing to go get my muffin out of the oven. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Got my muffin, got my coffee refreshed. Feel like a new man. Right. Oh, I didn't have my hat on. Signature hat. Let's see where we're at here. CAD yen. Okay, it's pushed up here. CAD yen. Looking good. So got in at 31. We're up 14, almost 15 pips on that one. Hopefully it's going to continue. See how the move is for today. Lots of butter there. Have that. Put too much butter on, I believe. So the pound dollar is pulled back. The Aussie dollar ain't doing anything. CAD yen, that's making us money. Odd yen, not doing anything. Pound yen, making us money. Euro yen, pulling back down, but there's no buy signal. New Zealand yen has a buy signal, but we don't have a setup. Let's see, pound CAD. Kind of going sideways the last 6 hours. Pound Aussie 1 hour has made a sell, so it's right up there at that high. There's no setup though. So we'll monitor these all. But it's still basically about 39 minutes, 38 minutes now to the New York Open. So let me see what Forex Factory says today. Tonight is the Aussie. Thursday is New Zealand, and then Friday is the non-farm payroll in the U.S. And I forgot to look at the Euro USD, see how it's doing. That means the dollar is getting stronger, or the euro's gone down. The dollar's going up against the Swiss. Dollar's going up against the yen. So nothing really going on here. I'm live streaming. This is day number 5 for me. For those of you who don't know, to be able to get notified, you have to subscribe to the channel and then click on the notify me button, and that'll let you know when I'm live. But just for FYI, I'm Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. until about 11 p.m. Sometimes a little bit before then, depending on how the day's going. And then I come back on later in the day, toward the close or early in the Asian session, but just to see if there's any trade setups and see if I have to move any stops. And that's basically it. I wouldn't be on there too long. About 30 minutes is probably all that's going to take. You're welcome to send me comments, suggestions, or whatever. I'm open to all of that. Criticisms as well, because if you can't handle criticisms, you're not going to be able to be a very good person about handling the good that comes your way. This is not the best breakfast, but because there's no eggs and no bacon and just a muffin. I see the Euro Aussie, Euro Yen coming down. There's no setup there anyway. New Zealand Yen, it's got a 1 hour buy, but there's no setup. And New Zealand looks like Euro New Zealand did exactly the same thing. If you didn't get in there and make some money, you got in there and made some money. It's like the Euro New Zealand. The pound yen's trying to push up. I'm in this one. Stop below that candle. Been up about 15, 16 pips on it so far. Now hopefully, if it takes it out, it's going to get that out and it's going lower. So I'm hoping that this is going to be the daily range, at least up here today. Possibly up to here, but I don't think it's going to get up there today. If it takes the high out of that candle right there, I'm going to move my stop up to that low, which is just up under. It says it's the same, but it doesn't look like it's the same. 65.8, 65.8. But maybe they are both the same lows. Okay, I'm done with that muffin breakfast. I'll go ahead and throw this away, and I'm done with the coffee. I'll be right back. missed anything. Oh, there's a new candle that started 9 o'clock. New 1 hour candles. So we should have something going on here. Pound yen still trying to push up a little bit. Euro Aussie. Aussie yen. Trying to poke down a little bit. If it does take out that low a little bit and then turn to the upside, that would be great. CAD yen. Still good. Aussie dollar. Not really doing anything. And the pound dollar. So all those we have to keep an eye on. So we got 3 trades going: CAD yen long, pound yen long, odd yen long. The odd yen's a half a position, the pound yen's half a position, and the CAD yen is a full position. Risking $13 on the CAD yen. I am risking 20. That's 13 too, isn't it? 12 and a half. And odd yen I'm risking, because it's a half a position, $34 is my total risk for all 3 trades. That's the most I can lose. More light in here, don't it? A little bit more. So we'll see how these go. We got less than 28 minutes before the New York session opened. Bit of a delay in there. Let's see what we're doing here. Over these again, the Euro Aussie has made a 1 hour sell, just hadn't done anything. Euro yen is pushing down. New Zealand yen could make a setup here if it pushes down into here and then starts to head up. Pound yen, I'm in that one long. Stop is the low of that candle. CAD dollar, pound CAD done nothing. Pound Aussie made a 1 hour sell signal, it's not done anything. Aussie yen, not done anything. CAD yen, we're up on it. Euro CAD 1 hour sell. Aussie dollar, it's got a buy, it's just has not done anything. And then the pound dollar is a 1 hour buy, and it's trying to push up, but it's not made the setup that we want. Not made the setup that we want. We're keeping an eye on those. Looks like there's like a 5-second delay, but I guess that's normal. Let's see where I know there's a place in here to do the bitrate thing, to raise it. Settings. Where's settings? Oh, there we go. I'm gonna push this up some. And see if that kind of helps with that. We'll see what the delay is there. Yeah, about 5 seconds. Probably need to bump it up a little bit more. Thing actually does that. Bump it up a little bit more. And now we'll try that. See how that is. Oh, that's better. Okay. That was better. So let's go through these again. We got less than 23 minutes before the New York session open. Euro Aussie, nothing. Euro Yen had been coming down, but now it's trying to move up. New Zealand Yen trying to push up as well. Didn't do the little poke down like pound New Zealand. Nothing to do. There's not a sell set up yet. Don't want to chase it. Euro New Zealand. Nothing to do. There's not a sell set up. Pound Yen 1 hour is pushing up. I'm in that one, so that's good. Wanted to hunt for a first profit target. Needs to take out the high right there though. And 92, 50 up 15, 16 pips again on the pound yen, pound CAD, done nothing, pound Aussie, keeps pushing up a little bit higher, Aussie yen, sideways, CAD yen, hopefully it's going to keep pushing up. My stop's the low of that candle right there on the long. Euro CAD is trying to push down. Aussie dollar trying to push up a little bit. And the pound dollar is pushing up. I'm expecting it to come up to retest that, which was support, is now resistance. But I would like to see a little pullback down into here to get in long. If it runs away, nothing I can do about it. Nothing we can do about it. So those look good. The CAD yen have been up some on it. Oh, I meant to look at the US dollar too, see where that's at. It's come down a little bit, not much. Because we're looking at what the high has been. And it looks like it didn't hit 150, but it got close. 97.8, 98. So nope, didn't hit 50 yet. a close on a daily basis above 150 is going to get the Japanese attention, and at any time at that point they can step in and slam the US dollar down. It would sell off anywhere from 400 to 700 pips, and even if you have a stop, it'll blast through it, so you're going to get a terrible feel on your stop. And once that happens, then I would look for buy opportunities after that happens to go back long. But I'm short the dollar yen. I'm short from up here, the 149s, and it's probably going to go above 150. Like I said, it's got to be a daily close above 150. Now whether that happens to, but this week or the first 2 days of next week, there's going to be a big sell-off on the stock market, but it's going to also affect the currencies. We got less than 19 minutes for the open. CAD yen trying to push up, that's good. Pound yen needed to keep on going. Euro yen. Remember, there's news, Australian news this week, New Zealand news this week, and US news this week. And all of them are big news. So we expect good movements the rest of the week. Gotta monitor all these trades. Okay, Yen, you could do it. That high was 10, is that right? 10. So I was up at 18 pips on the pound yen at one point, but I can't take it off. Gotta hit my first profit target if I have to follow the system. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. That's why you have to monitor your trade once you get in it. We'll see, Euro yen. Euro Aussie, New Zealand yen, not really doing anything. Would like a poke down into here for a possible long. Nothing to do on the pound New Zealand, nothing to do on the Euro New Zealand until sell signals set up. And they haven't, because they have to make a higher high. Haven't done that yet. Pound yen, there we go. Need to take out that high right there. See this, I got in this position, but it's a half a position because I didn't get these lows. I wasn't in here. This was 3 hours ago. So, but it was on this candle up, but because it was at 26, I think, it was close to my range, which is 30 pips or less. It was within the range, but I like it lower. That had done a half a position in case it did come back, and then I could add, but it hasn't yet. It's trying to push up. So let's see, CAD yen, here we go, looking good on it. Long on that one too. Up about 17 pips on that one. So it could hit resistance right when it gets to right there. So the Aussie yen, have a look at that. That's not done anything. Pound dollar. That's pulling back. We got less than 14 minutes before the New York session open. Aussie dollar, just that doesn't look good at all. Very small 1 hour candles. There we go. It's trying to push up more. Up about 19 pips on that one now, CAD yen. So that one's looking good. New Zealand yen. Yeah, I think the resistance is going to be right before up here, which is 56, so it's approaching that now, so it's probably going to struggle right there. So I'm up 20 pips on that one, on the CAD yen. I'm up 21 pips on the CAD yen. So this, when it gets in the 20s, it shouldn't wipe out that whole thing. If it does, then there's a good chance that it's wrong. So I'm going to move my stop to break even on the CAD yen, so I can't lose nothing on that. And CAD yen is a full position too. That low was 15.5, is that right? Yep, I'm up 21, almost 22 pips on the CAD yen. And that's why I'm moving my stop to break even. Because if it wipes that out, then the trade's probably wrong on the long side. So let's see, we gotta keep an eye on that one. Aussie yen sideways. Pound yen. It's actually been up 12. 5 up 20. 20 on the yen. It's got to be in the low 20s before I can move the stop. And it hasn't gotten to that yet. We got less than 10 minutes before the New York session open. Aussie dollar, nothing. Pound dollar is trying to push up, but it hasn't made what I want it to do. Pound CAD's coming down. Euro New Zealand and Pound New Zealand, nothing to do. That's not made no sell signals. New Zealand yen trying to push up slowly. Euro yen trying to push up slowly. And Euro Aussie, it's got a 1 hour sell signal. It just hasn't gone anywhere yet. There'll be movement until at 9:30. CAD yen is up 20 pips on that. But it's going to hit resistance right here is crucial, right there. The pound yen is trying to make a higher high. Up 21 pips on that. I have to keep an eye on all those. Aussie yen, which I'm in, has not done anything. Hey, Euro Aussie, not done anything. Euro yen is trying to push up after that little push down. New Zealand yen, same thing. Pound CAD trying to sell off some. Pound Aussie is making a 1 hour count. That's got a long way to go still. 37 minutes. Nothing to do on that one. Aussie dollars sideways. That doesn't look good. Little bitty candles. And a pound dollar trying to push up. So less than 7 minutes before the New York session open. If you're watching this video and you didn't know, I've said before, this is a live stream. I'm on live stream now, day number 5. But to get notified, you're going to have to subscribe first. And then you have to hit the notify me, and then that'll notify you when I come up on live stream. Makes it easier. CAD yen, been up 22 on that. Pound yen, trying to push higher. Now 22 on that one too. Euro yen, pips, trying to wipe out that one down candle right there. That looks like a pretty good sign. It could be a move up. $1 trying to run away. Aussie dollar's trying to move up. CAD yen is pushing higher. 23 pips on that one, almost 24. But it's going to hit resistance right here. So we just have to follow those. Pound yen pushing up. Up 24 pips on that one now. Less than 4 minutes to the open. Australia nothing. Euro yen. New Zealand yen 1 hour. Trying to make a buy. Didn't do my little poke down though, like I like. Nothing to do on the pound New Zealand. Nothing to do on the euro New Zealand. Haven't made sell signals yet. Pound yen. And up 24 on it. Aussie yen trying to make a push up. CAD yen. Yeah, been up 24, almost 25 on it. But that's at break even now. The CAD yen, so I can't lose any money on that. The pound yen, I'm thinking about moving it to break even, because it's now took out that high. 17. I'm at 25 on that. $18.26 on that, so I may move my stop and break even on the pound yen, so I won't lose anything on either one of those. So the only one I could lose on is the odd yen now, and it's a half a position. And it's basically a $7.50 loss. So I have to continue to monitor these. 18 is less than 2 minutes. New York session opens. Been up 25 on the CAD yen and 26 on the pound yen. Both of those are at break even now. Because if it comes back 26 and wipes that out, chances are it's probably wrong. It could come back in here, but it's just going to have to see what it looks like. Euro Aussie, nothing. Euro yen, nothing. New Zealand yen trying to make a move up. Again, nothing to do on the pound New Zealand or Euro New Zealand. There have to be sales there, and they're not there yet. They have to continue going up, making higher highs. So the pound yen, 18. Yeah, been up 26 on that one. Pound CAD selling off. Remember, we had a sale. There was your poke up to get in, and now you're making money on that one. Aussie yen going sideways. CAD yen ran up and hit resistance. It's up 25 on that one. So both of those are break even. So now the US session is open. Aussie dollar nothing, pound dollar nothing. So we have to wait and see now. Market's open so we can see what's going on. I've been up 20 CAD yen. High 56. Been up 25 on the CAD yen, 26 on the pound yen. Both of those are at break even. Like I can't lose any money. The odd yen is the only one having trouble with. It's gone sideways. Pound dollar trying to push up. New Zealand yen. Euro Aussie. Made a 1 hour sell. It hadn't really gone anywhere. Pound yen. And I'm 26 on that one. Needed to keep going. Hopefully up to there today. It could go up to here, close to here. But that's probably going to be 180, 170. I don't think it's going to make that up there today, but probably to here. Unless it sells off and then we're heading down a lot lower. But I would think at least up to here today. I'll monitor the CAD yen. It hit resistance like what I thought it would. Let's pull back some. The CAD yen should hit resistance up close to there before a little retracement comes. Nothing to do on the Euro New Zealand, nothing to do on the Pound New Zealand. Neither one of them have had sales, even though they're trying to sell off. New Zealand same way. Pound CAD was selling off. Pound Aussies, that sale signal's got 26 more minutes and nothing to do on the Pound Aussie. Look at other stuff. Aussie yen's going sideways. Euro CAD has made a 1 hour sale. It's coming down. Really didn't have a chance unless you got these two. Now you made money. Aussie dollar going sideways. Pound dollar trying to push up. And the New York session is open now. I am live streaming. This is day number 5 for me. So to get notified, you have to subscribe to my channel first, and then you hit the notify me button, and then it will alert you when I'm live streaming. And if you wouldn't mind, hit the like button while you're at it. It just lets me know that I'm helping people. There's people out there that's, I'm not entertaining the most entertaining guy, but I thought you're getting paid to try to make money. I try to entertain a little bit while I'm on here, make the time go by. Euro Aussie. It's trying to make a push down. Euro Yen. Not doing really anything. That could be a buy where it's made that run up, pull back down into that big candle. Can't take that out though, because then if it does, it's going much lower. New Zealand Yen trying to push up on the 1 hour. Nothing to do on the Euro New Zealand or Pound New Zealand. Pound Yen come up close to hitting resistance. I'm at break even on that one now, and I'm break even on my CAD Yen, so I can't, because I was both up 26 on the Pound Yen, 25 on the CAD Yen. If it reverses and completely wipes those 25 and 26 out, it's probably wrong and going lower. And would have took my initial stop loss out anyway, but we'd have to monitor it when it got down into here. Let's see. The keys to this storage building is right here. Hold on a second, be right back. It won't take me but just a second. Okay, I'm back. Told you I wouldn't be going long. We'll see if these are the real setups. If these are the real setups that I'm in, and they're going to move, we're going to make, I say we. Why do I say we? Me, I'm going to make money. Now, you trade at your own discretion. Trade only what you can afford to lose. You don't, and this is for just entertainment purposes only, training and entertainment. Everybody has to say that, right? So we'll see how these go. The New York session is open. It's been open for 8 minutes. We'll go through them again. Pound dollar making a push up. Didn't have a chance to get in. It needs a pull back down into here. Aussie dollar is not really, it's trying to make a push up, not really going anywhere. Euro CAD is selling off. You had a chance to get in there. Euro CAD. Let me go back to it. Sorry. But just in those two candles, chances are you may or may not have got that one. I don't like trying to get in on that because you're just kind of guessing when it gets in, because it could go higher. But it is a low risk trade. That high is 143.94.6. That high is 143.82.6. So that's $11 risk if you did get in there. If you got into here, 77.92, it's $15 risk, which is still within my parameters of 30. If you got in there, you probably have taken off half of your profit. Or, well, that's what I do. You can do a half, eighth, a fourth, a third, whatever you feel comfortable with. Then you have to manage the rest of your position. The yen is trying to make a push up. That's good, because I can move the stop from here to here. The lower that candle, if it goes higher. So I've got my CAD yen and pound yen longs are now at, because pound yen went up 26, CAD yen went up 25. I moved my stop up to break even on both of those. So hopefully they're going to be right. If they're right, it's going to work. If they're wrong, they're going lower. Okay. Okay, there's the pound yen. Pushing up higher. I'm now up 20, almost 28 pips. So I may put $1 or $2 on my pound yen. CAD yen, I'm hoping this is pushing up. No, it's not. Odd yen is trying to push up. Alright, my wife needs to get in our little storage building, so I've got to go unlock that for her real quick. I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, I'm back. I am back. Odd yen is pushing up. Ha ha ha. Pound yen now is at pound yen okay, it's now hit the no, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. 26 and 834. So I got 6 more pips. First target profit on the pound yen is 32. So I'm gonna put a couple dollars on it. Oh. Okay, I'm back, everybody. I'm back. Look at that explosion to that side. That's what we love. That's what we love. Sorry about that. I had to help my neighbor real quick. Real quick. So I took I done a half a position on the pound yen. I had to take it off at 50 pips because that's, I just have half a position. So I had to take that off. That's hit profit target. CAD yen is not hit it yet, but I got the stop loss at break even. The Aussie yen is looking good. It's not hit the target yet. I'm only up 15 on the odd yen. So I got a 50 pip profit target on the pound yen long. That was a half a position, so that's $25. It looks like the dollar is coming down. Oh, I have to message everybody all the time. I don't. So here's the scenario. The odd yen has not gone up. It's only gone 15 for me so far. So I can't move the stop yet. The pound yen hit the first profit target, but because this was a half a position, because I got in, I had a 28 or 26. 26. Had a $26 risk. 30 is my max because I got in late. By the time I got in here, this candle had already formed. This candle was working and I didn't get into it until I'm in here, so it increased the risk. That would have been my stop. Then when I got in, this become the stop to reduce the risk some. And then when it went up to 26 was the most I had got, I moved the stop to break even, where that could lose it, because if it wipes out and comes back 26, it's wrong. As you see, this one's pushing up. I got the 50 pip profit target for the pound yen, but because it was a half a position, I have to take the whole position off. If it had been a full position, I would have took half of it off. But I made $25 on the pound yen. The CAD yen, which I'm still in, is at break even. It went 25 pips, moved the stop to break even, so I don't have to worry about that trade. Can't lose any money. The Aussie yen is up 15 is all it is, so I can't move the stop on that, so I'm still in both of those. But the CAD yen can't lose any money, only the odd yen, but I'm up $25 with the pound yen trade. So this is going to be a good trade. I wished I could have got the full position on the pound yen, but the risk was too great. So hopefully the Aussie yen is going to continue to climb. Let's see with the Euro Aussie. Now it's coming down some, but it really is not making the pull down that I wanted. Yep, need the Aussie yen and CAD yen to continue to move. The CAD yen is not making a move. So my Aussie yen is hitting resistance right there. I've only been up 15 pips on it, so I can't do anything about it. CAD yen was up 25 pips on it, and the stop is at break even, because if it wipes out that 25 pips, chances are it's probably wrong. Would be determined how it does when it comes down into here. Euro CAD is not really doing anything. Aussie dollars making a move up. The pound dollar made a big move up. It's run away. Nothing you can do about it. Got to wait for a retracement back down. But that's the resistance right there. That's the resistance on it. And the pound yen's at resistance, but I've already hit the profit. I'm out of that trade because I only done a half a position, and it hit my first profit target at 50. So it'd been nice to have a full position, but it didn't. So it is what it is. Pound Aussie, 1 hour. Still nothing to do there. Pound CAD, nothing to do there. Sideways. Aussie yen. I'm in it still, but it's not. I'm up 15. That's not enough to do anything. Aussie yen. So it's 2 minutes till 10, less than 2 minutes till 10 Eastern time here in the US. Probably on for another 30 minutes. That'll be it for today. I'm live streaming, in case you didn't know. This is day number 5 for me. I start at 8 o'clock Eastern time, US time, every day, and go till about 10:30 or 11, somewhere in that window, depending on how the day is gone. You need to hit the subscribe button, and then you'll have to hit the notify me button also, and it'll let you know when I'm live streaming, so you won't always have to check. You know, Aussie's trying to make a move down, but not much. It's not really doing my setup, so Yep, need the Aussie yen to work. Made an initial push up, now it's making an initial push down. So chances are that's going to get stopped out. I think there was news at 10 o'clock. Yes, there is. Well, that was a good thing I got out of the pound yen. And the CAD yen is probably going to stop me out. But it didn't. It went 25. That's why I moved it to break even. Because if it wipes that 25 out, there's a good chance that it's wrong. A good chance it's wrong, but we'll have to monitor that once I get stopped out, which is, that do come within a, yep, it's gonna get me. It came within 0.3 of a pip, so it's gonna get me. It's gonna get me at break even. Come on, baby. Hold it up. Hold it up. And the Aussie yen, it stopped me out. So I'm out of that trade. So that's what I tell you if it moves at 25. If it moves that, it's wrong. El wrongo. And the other ones, the dollar getting stronger, is that what it is? Yeah, dollar's getting stronger. That's what it is. So the odd yen stopped me out at break. No, the odd yen was a loss. Odd yen was an $7.50 loss. I made 25 on the pound yen, and the CAD yen has not stopped me out yet. It got within 0.2 of a pip. I'm surprised that it did not get me. I'm really surprised. I'm still in it, but I think I'm gonna move. Let's see, I can't move my stop until it takes out the high of this candle, and that ends in, oh, it just started. Whoops, long way to go on that. Long way to go. Euro Aussie, Euro yen, coming down. New Zealand yen coming down. Euro New Zealand, nothing to do on those. The pound yen made the poke down there, but I'm out of that trade. But I got half my position off. It's $25. So looks like a good thing that I did. New Zealand yen coming down. Pound CAD, nothing. Pound Aussie, nothing. Aussie yen stopped out with a $7.50 loss. Aussie dollar, see, it went lower. Yeah, that wasn't doing anything. Now the pound dollar is going low, but that's what we want on the pound dollar. A little poke down to here. What's this low? 120. 51.5. 120, 51.5. Is that right? It looks like low 61. So that is 61, $10. Okay, so we're going to take that at 61. That's a half a position. So that's a $5 risk. Okay. Long on the pound dollar. Have to take it. 61. Half a pound risk. Half a pound. half a position risk. Says $5. So I lost 7, so I'm going to make money even with 2 losing trades today. CAD yen. Of course, the CAD yen hasn't stopped me up, but it'll be at break even. But I can't move my stop yet till this candle ends, and then it takes out the high of that candle. Then I can. But I won't be able to move it up much. Maybe a pip to get $1. Which I'll do. I'll take that. That's what I'm going to do. But I have to wait for this candle to end, which is in 54 minutes. And then if I haven't been stopped out, it takes out the high of that candle. Then I can move it to the low of that candle. Odd yen. The low was 36. 37.9. How did that stop me out in the low? Huh. I'm going to CAD yen. I hope that don't stop me out. That stopped me out, but it shouldn't have stopped me out. Huh, must have been some kind of spike down there. That candle low is only 37.9. That's a 0.6. But it looks like it's gonna. CAD yen trying to turn up. Pound yen. Now if that's the low and this starts to turn around and it takes out that high, I'm going long, and that's my profit target right there. Because it may not go beyond that range. Euro yen, New Zealand yen, pound dollar. That looks like that's going to take that out. Really, and we'll be having to wait for another trade. And didn't even get up to resistance. Aussie dollar gone lower. Euro CAD, nothing. CAD yen, I'm still in it. Aussie yen. We'll see what happens on that. That still could be a buy. If that winds up being the low and doesn't take that out, and it starts to turn up, and it comes up into here, then I can go long again, and that's my stop instead of right there. Pound yen is the same thing, knowing that this is possibly where it's going, or even here, but without news. I don't think it's going to there, but I know it's going to there. If it takes out this high, that's where it's going. Pound CAD, nothing. Pound Aussie, nothing. Aussie yen, keep it up there. CAD yen, I'm still in it. So I've lost 7.5 on the Aussie yen long. I made 25 on the pound yen long, so I'm up $17.50. And CAD yen's at break even, so I can't lose any, so $17.50. Pound dollar, I'll monitor that too. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on here today. Another 20 minutes probably, as there's nobody in the chat room yet, because I'm new at this, so hopefully people are going to start finding out that I have a lot of views on my videos, but unless they subscribe, they're not going to know that I'm live streaming, I guess, even though I'm recording them. I'm recording my live streams, and I'm telling everybody in there that I'm live streaming now. So you got to subscribe, and then you got to hit the notify me button so you'll get notified when I'm on live. So we'll see if there's anything else going on here. Pound dollar, I got in that down here. Half a position with a $5 risk. I'm very surprised that didn't test that. Now it still could if it's turned around heads up, then it's going to test it. CAD yen, trying to push up. I was very close to getting stopped out on that. A 29.2, 29 was my stop, 29.0. I come within 2 pips or less than. That's actually 0.2 pips. And I am totally shot. Now it's not done. This candle's got 50 minutes to go, so chances are it's going lower. But I'm at break even, so I won't lose anything on the CAD yen. Yeah, it's going to get me. Right there. Okay, so I'm out of the CAD yen at break even. So I guess the these two. Oh, look at that. Was there news? That's the CAD yen. What kind of news is that? At 10:12. That's weird. Okay, here's the step in on the Japanese yen, it looks like. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And there should be something else. See, there was the the start of the Japanese intervention. See, all the yen pairs went down. See, pound yen, and they're going back up. The Aussie yen going back up. Remember, I was telling you guys what was the high today on the dollar yen. Well, what was the high? How come I can't see that? High was 150.16. So just the going over the 150, they sold it off. Almost 300 pips drove it down. So I tried to tell you, if you were long on the pound yen, on the dollar yen, watch out. Now that may not be done to the downside. That may be just sending a message, hey, no more going up. This is what's going to happen. So they drove it down 300 pips. And the pound dollar, did it go back up? I'm long in it. Did that hit my perfect target? It did. That's weird that it went the wrong way. It went the other way. No, it didn't either. Still in it. Because it's at 40. That was only 30. CAD yen was at break even. The Aussie yen was a $7.50 loss. The pound yen was a half a position, but I got 50, and with half of that's $25. So I'm up $17.50 for the day, with a half a position on the pound dollar long from 61. And because that ran up 26, is that right? Let me make sure. It ran up to 2091. Yeah, it ran up 30, so I'm back. I'm at break even on the pound dollar. So I can move my stop to break even, because if it comes back the 30 pips, then it's wrong. It's going lower. So I can't lose any money on the pound dollar. Can't lose no money on that. So I'm going to have a profit of $17.50, or I'm going to make more today. But on the US dollar, I made $260. So I've made $277 for the day, because I was in the dollar yen, which I've been telling everybody short. Now, they drove it down 300, and it may not be done to the downside yet. That could be just a signal stating, hey, nothing, don't take that back over 150. This is what's going to happen. So Aussie yen, so I think it's nighttime over there, if I'm not mistaken, in Japan. If I'm not mistaken. We'll see what the Japanese are going to do there. But the dollar is getting weaker. I mean, wouldn't it? So we'll see how this is going to play out. Pound dollar, I'm at break even on that. Can't lose anything. Stopped out of the odd yen, $7.50 loss. Stopped out of the CAD yen, break even, and hit first profit target on the pound yen, but that was a half position, so that was only a $25 profit. But with 3 trades, 1 break even, 1 loss, I'm up $17.50 on my live stream trades, and pound dollars at break even, so I can't lose anything. So it's going to be $17.50 or more profit today, and that doesn't include the $260 that I got on the dollar yen. I've been short on it, been telling everybody, been short. Japanese were going to step in, and there they did. Drove it down 300 pips in one candle. Actually, about a 5-minute candle. And they may or may not be done. That could be just a signal they're sending that, hey, that's it, no more, not going any higher. So the Bank of Japan had to step in. Now the pound dollar, my first profit target is going to be up here. It would be 40 normally, but I think it's going to test this resistance. But we've got to see what happens, because I'm at break even, so I'm not worried about it. Pound yen, there's your big drop on that. So what I say, if it took out the high, that candle was going higher. It never did. But the dollar yen went up to 150.16, and then they crashed it. So they didn't even wait on a daily close above 150. Just when it got above 150, they stepped in, the Bank of Japan. And everybody that was still long, even if you had your stop loss in, you got a bad fill. That is an ugly candle, because that usually gets retraced, that wick. But there's still 37 minutes to go in this candle, so they could just come back down. They're going to test the high and then go back. As the dollar yen is not to 149 yet. Your sentences. Yep, the only position I'm in now is the pound dollar long, but it's at break even because it ran up 30 pips from my entry. So if it wipes out the 30 pips, it's probably wrong. But yep, this is what I look for. That poke down, buy. But this candle has got a long time still to go, so this could change easily. New Zealand yen sold off. Euro Aussie done nothing. There's the Euro yen. Anything tied to the euro sold off. So if you were long the Euro yen, the New Zealand yen, the pound yen, the Aussie yen, the CAD yen. Luckily I was out at break even before all that started. Aussie yen I was stopped out a lot sooner. But you got crushed on all those if you were in them. So that's about everything. I'll check my email. I'm getting close to time to call it a day. I'm at break even long on the pound dollar, but I'm at break even now because it's ran up 30 pips from my entry. And if it comes back to 30 pips, it's wrong. Taking my email. That's it. we'll see if there's going to be anything else on any of these. Pound yen, big poke downs, retraced a bunch of that. This candle's still got 35 minutes to go. I think if this pushes up into here, I might short it with the stop at the high of that candle. So let's see what that low is. 178.07. The high of that candle is 181. Is that right? 300 pips? No, that can't be right. 181.30. That low. That's 300 pips. Yeah, I can't do that. It would have to get up into here. What's that low? 180.95. Yeah. It would have to get up to the low of that candle, or maybe in the low of that candle, and then I could go in with the stop at that high. Yeah, I can't do it there. I have to do it up here. And it may or may not get up to there. But it does got 32 minutes left in that candle. Nothing to do. Pound Aussie, pound CAD, nothing. Euro Aussie, nothing. Euro CAD, nothing. It's just been about the yens today. CAD yen, big drop off. Odd yen, big drop off. Of course, the dollar yen sold off 300 before it retraced. So that was a good stop run. Took a bunch of people out that were long. Your Santos is. So that is. I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Unknown cop.
So, won't be anything to do on the yen pairs. So I think I'm going to call it a day, guys. Remember, I'm live streaming. This is day number 5 for me. If you need to get notified about when I'm on, hit the subscribe button, and then you also have to hit the notify me. And then when I'm on, then it notifies you that I'm on live. I'm on Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. Eastern Time, U.S. to about anything time between 10:30 and 11. And then I come back on later in the day, around 4 o'clock Eastern Time, U.S., or during early Asian session. And so I made 4 trades today. CAD yen long was stopped out at break even. Aussie yen long was stopped at $7.50 loss. Pound yen was hit first profit target. It was only a half a position, so it was only a $25 profit. And then I'm in the pound dollar long, but it's at break even. So as far as those trades, it's on the live stream. I'm going to win $17.50 today. Plus I got the pound dollar, so the most I can lose is a $17.50 gain. So it's either going to be that or it's going to be more, depending on what the pound dollar does. Now on the Japanese yen, I've been telling everybody since I've been coming on that once that thing got to 150, or close above 150 on a daily basis, even though it just went to 150.16 today, this morning, just a little while ago, the Bank of Japan stepped in and drove it down 300 pips. And I've been in that for a good month short. So all those I made $260, a little over, I think 267, I think is what it was at actually, profit on that. And then if you add the 17.5 I'm at right now, I'm at $284.50 today profit, depending on what the pound dollar was. So that could increase, but it won't decrease. So I will see. I'm going to do a recording. So I will see everybody tomorrow. I hope you have a good night. Protect your trades, please. Use money management. Move your stops when you can. Not too tight though, because I do swing trading. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.